So what do you think about Elon Musk's comments there about I might pump, but I won't dump?
Cool. I like Elon Musk, but correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he sell some Bitcoin at the top and get a big profit?
Hold on a second. Hold on. Did he?
No, he did not. So Tesla's still holding.
Didn't the company?
He's still holding
No,
himself.
didn't they dump 100? And did they book a profit of 110 million? At the
Yeah,
top?
they sold a very small
pretty
portion, but that was just but they still hold around $1.5 billion worth, Jordan.
So
I
your
understand, but they
sliver.
did sell some.
Very small
They
sliver.
sold 100 million plus of some. Listen, I like Elon Musk, and I'm sure I think he's rich enough. He doesn't have to make an extra few dollars pumping and dumping. I think the problem is, well, he might not be pumping and dumping. People use his endorsement, and they pump and dump around the hype that Elon creates. So he might not be doing it, but others use his name. For example, with Dogecoin, there was a time when every single influencer out there was like the Doge army, and they're all pumping and they dumped. He might not have because he doesn't need to. So he's probably inadvertently being used in that way. That's my guess.
Look, bearing in mind that the whole crypto market is susceptible to each new headline coming from a celebrity or a billionaire or whatever. Bearing that in mind, are you in the crypto market yourself?
I am. I'm in it for the long term, and not in a massive way, but I have positions in Bitcoin and Ethereum and another one, Polygon, Matic, because for me, it's a hedge. If it really runs away, I want to at least have some. But I wouldn't put in more than I could afford to lose. And I think the distinction here is there's two types of crypto. There's really good, investments. There's a lot of what we call SHIT coins out there that are just designed to separate people from their money. And that's what people need to be really, really careful of.
Okay. So where do you think the market stands at the moment? It's been pretty flat, pretty static for Bitcoin, around 30, 31, 32. It's right at that level. It's been there for, I think, a couple of months. From a technical point of view, you guys who own it, you wouldn't want to see it drop down below 30,000 again and stay there, because that would be a very bad technical sign, wouldn't it?
I hope it drops down lower, because I would buy more if it drops down more. See, I would love it to go lower because I'm a long-term investor, so I don't really care if it goes up or down in the short term. I would love it to go back to 5,000 and buy a ton of it there, and that would be a great thing. So I'm not looking as a short-term trader. I think people that are trading Bitcoin for the short term, it's very dangerous. It's very volatile, and you don't really, anyone that says they know where it's going next is lying. No one knows where it's going next. It's susceptible to things like statements from Elon Musk, things that happen in China, other parts of the world, still a nascent market until it really finds a footing. And I think once regulation and the sovereign risk is more well-known, what's really going to happen, then I think that analysts will be able to really start predicting things in a much more, systematic way. Right now, it's just like, who knows what the U.S. is going to say with taxes, with regulation. Is it a security? Is it not? And those are huge risks. Why I always was scared of Bitcoin. I think it's far enough along now that I think the chances are far better than not that it stays with us and they don't try to regulate it out of business. But there's so much uncertainty on the regulatory front. That's what's holding it down right now.
Jordan Belfort is a true believer in cryptos. And thank you very much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it, Jordan. You come on back anytime you like. Thanks a lot.